Hey everybody. So this is going to be a fairly straightforward and simple harness for a back sword scabbard, or a sword scabbard that goes in the back. The pieces, most of them I've already cut out, and I kind of want to walk you through them. This piece right here, this is going to be the part that holds the sword to the back. Okay, so you'll see that it has the holes down the side. Those are for the grommets, stitching holes, and rivet holes. And then more grommets on the side. So here it is right here. I already have it cut out. I have the stitching holes punched, the grommets punched, and I have the grommets in place. Not eyelets. Eyelets probably will, they're just not as strong. So I use grommets. So this part here is going to get stitched and riveted to the back piece. Let me show you that real quick. So here's the back. It's oriented so that this side right here goes up and over the shoulder. Okay, and this version right here I'm making goes up over the right shoulder. So this is the left side. If you're looking at the person's back, this goes towards the left side under the arm. This goes under the right arm, and this goes over the right shoulder. So it's going to be angled kind of like that. Okay. So I also have this punched out. I have the stitching holes, rivet holes, and then I also already have the holes right here and little straps with rivets for the D-rings. And these D-rings, these are where you're going to have the main strap go from here over the shoulder and connect to the chest piece, which is right here, and I'll show you in a second. So yeah, each of these are just 1 inch wide, about 3.5 inches, 3.5 inches length, and you'll see that in the pattern. But so I have all 3 of them riveted in there, and I use double cap rivets. It's a personal preference. If you want to use a single cap, that's up to you. But these are the antique brass. And also the 1 inch D-rings. So this goes on the back. Like I said, long straps are going to run around to the buckles on the front. And this is the front piece where I still need to put buckles here. But this is, if you can imagine, and I'll show it on a mannequin, but imagine this is on the back. This is the front. The 2 shorter pieces go for the over the shoulder and under the right arm, and then a longer one goes under the left arm. But this is just a 2 inch O-ring. These are still 1 inch straps. They're going to use 1 inch buckles with rivets as well. So it's a very simple pattern that I'm going to be using. I'm doing this one to go along with the 2 pauldrons that I'm making for this specifically. These pieces here, these are going to go the straps for the shoulder and the 2 side pieces. The strap is going to go, if you can imagine, they would go under, through, and so it just gives a little bit more comfort and holding power on the left side, the top shoulder, and then the left side. Okay, and again, I'll show you all this once I get the straps and buckles in place. I'll put this on a mannequin so you can see how it looks, on something. But for now, what I'm going to do next, before I get the buckles on here, I need to get the sword scabbard. So you see there's the 2 holes for the rivets stitched right here. So this just makes it easier to hold in place. Put some rivets in there. Let me show you that real quick. Hold on. So yeah, so I just put a couple of rivets here. I haven't riveted them down yet. I'm just holding this stuff in place, just to kind of show you how it looks, and also to show that I'm going to rivet it down, stitch them, and then get some lacing to lace this together, get a sword in here, and then the straps. I'll get the straps and buckles done, and these threaded through the straps next. Okay, so that's the next part, and I'll be back to show you that in just a second. Okay, bye. Okay, so I have finally got the buckles in and attached to the little straps here, the front straps. So again, this piece is a little bit longer. This one's going the long ways under the left arm. This one goes under the right arm. This one goes over the right shoulder. Okay, so let me go ahead and get that set up on the mannequin so you see how it looks. I still need to measure the straps and where the strap holes are going to go. So I recommend that for you as well. I cut the straps long on purpose so that once I have them on the mannequin or have them on myself or somebody else, I can measure, where those holes are going to go. Okay, so I highly recommend doing that before punching holes in the strap. Measure first. Okay, let's get this going. Okay, so here it is on the mannequin. Remember, this is a 2-inch O-ring that I have 3 little buckle straps attached to. Then I have the longer straps attached to the back. I wanted to show you kind of how that looks on the mannequin. I have the little strap here just to give it a little bit more support. And I have a little buckle right here to show you how it should attach to the pauldrons that I'm also working on. But if you're not doing the pauldrons, you're just using this as a sword, a back harness for your sword, then don't worry about putting this here. But this is just for that, and I'll show that later. Okay, so yeah, I got this side one here, and let me spin this thing around and show you the back. And here's the back side. So I have the harness here for putting the sword in, and I'll put one in here so you can see what that looks like. And this one goes up and over. Got this one placed to go around, and I used snaps here just to make it easier to get on and off. But that's totally optional. I just find it easier when if I'm going to be putting this on and off for cosplay or something, rather than permanently putting it there with a rivet. So that's something I've done on the straps. But yeah, you see that go there. So it's really simple. It's a really easy pattern. But let me get sorted here real quick. Hold on. Okay, and here it is with the sword. It's kind of strapped in, laces, laced up, and this is I'm not sure what you call this sword. Just a fun cosplay sword that you can take to cosplay or any place without having to get it tagged for metal sharp edges or anything like that. So there it is. And remember, depending on the sword you use, all these straps on the front, it's a 3-point harness, so you can totally adjust how this fits on your back. If you want it more, if you want it higher up, if you want it a little bit more towards the center, that's totally up to you and easy to do. Okay, so I'm going to now go ahead and show how to put the pauldron on here. So for those that, since this is going to be for another video, if you want to go to that video, go for it. It's the pauldrons, or it's another pauldron video that I have. But yeah, head on over there, and I'll see you guys later. Oh, yeah, I'll get some pictures with this. Hopefully I can get my son to model this for us, see it on a person. If not, this is a pretty good idea of how it's going to look. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know. Contact me on Facebook, Instagram, Etsy, any of those, and I'll be happy to help you. Anything else? Oh, the leather, I would suggest using probably at minimum 5 to 6 ounce, preferable 6 to 7 ounce, nice thick, medium to stiff temper, just so that it's it's not flopping around on you, is what I would recommend. Okay, talk to you guys later. Okay, so here's finally got my model to wear it. Here's the back side of the simple shoulder harness back scabbard. Like I mentioned, these are snaps, so it's easy to just take on and off. Let me get to the front side. And here's the front. So again, this piece right here is for the pauldrons that I'll show here in a second. If you're not using this with pauldrons, then don't worry about that piece. But yeah, easy to adjust to your needs. Okay, let me get the sword in there really quick. Hold on a second. Okay, and there's with the sword in the little holster there. I'm gonna go grab the pauldrons for that video. But as far as this video is concerned, if you have any questions, let me know. And I'd love to help you out. Otherwise, good luck on this super easy pattern. All right, thanks.